Alrighty guys, welcome to 4.4, 4.7 test review. This video will cover number 1 through 8, which is your front page, okay? Your test will be next week. Please be ready and do your test review. Alright, now I'm going to show you something real quick. I had done this earlier, but I had messed up on my math. And if you will notice, do you see how linear didn't work, quadratic, cubic? There is no relationship whatsoever. So I went back and started checking my math. And when I did, okay, look where let me see if I can see my mess up. I put negative 152 minus negative 679. 527. So sometimes you have to go back and check your math. You might have typed something in differently. And you just have to be a little cautious. 15. So I'm going to go ahead and check my math. So negative 11 plus 10. Look at that. That should be a negative 1. Do you see how that messed everything up right there? Okay? So just kind of be cautious. Right here. I left off that negative. So that changes everything when I leave that off. So just be cautious. And you'll have to go check your math if you don't see any relationship. That one's right, negative 637 plus 124, and that one's right. So this is the part that messed up, okay? So I need to go back and correct the part, any of these parts that has a relationship with that negative 1, which is pretty much every one of these. So let me go wipe these out, and then that we can see a relationship of some sort. Oh, I'm having issues. My whiteout is not working. So we might just start right here since I can't get my whiteout to work. Okay? Alrighty. So we're going to start right there. Here we go. So 127 minus 527 comes out to be negative 400. Okay? Continue. 15 minus 127. And one little error can change the whole thing. Negative 112. Negative 1 minus 15 is negative 16. So you just have to be cautious. Negative 113 plus 1. Whoops. Okay. So that comes out to be negative 112. And then negative 513 plus 113 comes out to be negative 400. So that was my second. Let's go on to my third. Okay? So your third looks like this. I'm going to turn off this light because it's messing it up. All right. Continue right there. Negative 112 plus 400 comes out to be 288. Negative 16 plus 112 comes out to be 96. Negative 112 plus 16 comes out to be negative 96. Negative 400 plus 112 comes out to be negative 288. So here's my linear. It's not quadratic. It's not cubic. It's not. Okay? So your next one will be your fourth difference, and that will be your quartic. So 96 minus 288, negative 192. Negative 96 minus 96 comes out to be negative 192. Negative 288 plus 96 comes out to be negative 192. So what kind of degree is this? This one is an x to the fourth, which is a quartic, right? So, and you're going to do it for each one of these. So there's your number 1. Not a linear, not a quadratic, not a cubic, but a quartic. They came out to be constant. So like I said, you notice how I messed up right here? It changes every value here, and sometimes you have to go back and do your math. If you don't see a relationship when you go out to quintic, check your math. Alright? Alright, number 2. All my x values is increasing by 1. Okay? So let's take a look at your y. We want to know what degree it is, and we're going to use successive polynomial. Just like the previous problem. Negative 6 plus 18. 12. Next one. 1 minus negative 6 comes out to be 7. 3 minus 1 is 2. 0 minus 3 is negative 3. Negative 8. Negative 21 plus 8 comes out to be negative 13. Not a linear. Okay? Next set. 7 minus 12 is negative 5. 2 minus 7 is negative 5. Negative 3 minus 2 is negative 5. Negative 8 plus 3 is negative 5. And I see a pattern going. So guess what this one is. It is a quadratic, which is an x squared. Right? So you're trying to find a constant. Number 3. Now this time, instead of your table going in horizontal, we're going to go in vertical. Check out your x value. Are they all increasing in the same amount? Because if this is off right here, for example, then you need to change. Okay? You need to make sure the numbers work. All right. So first part, we're going to do same thing. Negative 57 minus negative 404. You can type it in just like that. Comes out to be 347. Remember, this is your first difference. 2 minus negative 57 is positive 59. 1 minus 2 is negative 1. 0 minus 1 is negative 1. 11 minus 0 is 11. 118 minus 11 is 107. 597 minus 118 is 479. Not a linear. Okay? Continue on. 59 minus 347, negative 288. Negative 1 minus 59 is negative 60. Negative 1 plus 1 is 0. 11 minus negative 1 is 12. 107 minus 11 is 96. 479 minus 107 is 372. Not a quadratic. Right? Continue on. Negative 60 plus 288. 228. 60. 12. 84. 372 minus 96. 279. All right. Not a cubic either. So, continue on. Let's see. Let's see if it's a quartic. 60 minus 288. Negative 228. 12 minus 60. Negative 48. 84 minus 12. 72. 279 minus 84. 195. Okay? Not a quartic either. Let's see if it's a quintic. Negative 48 plus 228, 180. 72 plus 48, 120. 195 minus 72, 123. Now, there's no relationship at all. Okay? But when you get to this point and you see this, you need to go and make sure. These are just random numbers that doesn't have any kind of equation. It could be the 7th or the 8th, but our calculator only goes to 9, so we're limited. So I'm going to check my math. Negative 57 plus 404. So go and check your math sometime. 2 minus negative 57. 59. 1 minus 2, negative 1. 0 minus 1, negative 1. 11 minus 0 is 0. 118 minus 11 is 107. 597 minus 118 is 479. Okay? So there's not really any patterns. Notice it's kind of going up, then it's kind of going down. So this one really has no relationship. Hello. Okay. Number 4. Number 4, okay? If you'll look at number 4, we're going to do the same thing. Take a look at your x value. and here's your y value. Your x, you are increasing by 1, and here's your y. All right? Same successive differences. 12 minus 23 is negative 11. 1 minus 12, negative 11. Negative 4 minus 1, negative 5. 3 minus negative 4 is 7. 28 minus 3 is 25. 77 minus 28 is 49. Starting to see that this might not be either. So just kind of keep that in mind, okay? So it's not x to the first. Negative 11 minus negative 11 is 0. Negative 5 plus 11 is 6. 7 minus negative 5 is 12. 25 minus 7 is 18. Okay? 49 minus 25 is 24. Not a quadratic. Continue with the math. 6, 6, 6, 6. Guess what? This is a cubic. Didn't look like it at first, did it? But it is a cubic. Okay? All right. Number 5, you need to have an idea what the graph looks like. You're going to need an idea of what polynomial you're going to use. So today, right now, you're going to determine degree and the equation of the polynomial in standard form. So you would do what you did up here, okay, and then you're going to come up with the equation. All right? So we're going to determine the degree and the equation of the polynomial in standard form. Now, what I would do is I actually would do the regression, but you need to have an idea what polynomial it's going to be, and that's why you have to do what like you did on number 1 through 4. Okay? All right. Now take a look. Let's look at the first one. 28 minus 91, negative 63. Negative 1 minus 28, negative 29. Negative 8 plus 1, negative 7. Negative 5 plus 8 is 3. Negative 4 plus 5 is 1. Negative 17 plus 4 is negative 13. Definitely not the first degree. Okay. Next, second degree. So it's not x1. Negative 29 plus 63 is 34. Negative 7 plus 29 is 22. 7 plus negative, 7 minus negative 7, which is plus, is 10. 1 minus 3 is 2. And negative 13 minus 1 is negative 14. Okay. Let's continue on. It is not x squared. All right, 22 minus is negative 12, negative 12, negative 12, and negative 12. Guess what? It is a cubic. So we're going to use a cubic regression, okay? Just reminder about your steps. Let me put this over here so you can see it a little bit better. All right, I'm going to clear my calculator. Second plus 712. And I'm going to start from the beginning in case you get lost, okay? First things first, you need to turn on your diagnostics. You can go to second, catalog, and go down. But here's a shortcut. If you hit mode, okay, and scroll down, do you see where it says stat diagnostics right here? You can also turn it on right here as well, okay, which we didn't do in class, but this is just a shortcut. All right. When you turn on your diagnostics, it's going to give you the R-square value. And the R-square values tells you the closer you are to 1, the closer to 100% that it's touching every point. Here, this tells me I'm going to use a cubic, and that's why you want to do successive, okay? Now, I also like to turn on my stat plot, but that's just me. So I'm going to turn on my stat plot. So hit second, y equal. And I like to turn this on. This is just my preference. You don't have to do it, but it kind of gives me an idea what the graphs looks like, just in case this part right here is wrong. But that's just me. It tells you all the graphs you can do. My x is L1, my y is L2, and then there's my mark. Okay? So, I'm going to turn that on. Now I'm going to go to Edit. Stat, Edit. I'm going to enter all my data. Your x value is going to be L1. Your y value is going to be L2. So I'm going to enter my information. -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay? For every x, you must have a y. So for L2, 91, 28, -1, -8, -5, -4, -17. For every x, I have a y. All right? Now you can hit Stat, Calculate. Notice we figure out it was a cubic, so I'm going to use a cubic. Notice there's a linear regression here. There's another one at number 8 or 9. I can't remember. This one here looks like mx plus b. They're just different order. And the other one says b plus ax, which means it lists the y-intercept first. That's the only difference. It doesn't matter which one you use as long as you understand what it means. Okay? So I'm going to go to 6. Enter, enter, enter. When you get to right here, I want the equation to go into y1. So I'm going to hit alpha trace. And I'm going to stick it in y1. And I say, yeah, go calculate for me. And here's my equation. Okay? Notice it is a cubic. So I just fill it in. Y is equal to a, -2, x to the third, plus b is 5, x squared. There is no c, so I don't have to write a c. And what is your d? -8. And your regression is 1. That means every point it is going to touch. And so I'll show you. If you hit graph, okay? Do you see how it hits every point? Notice I only see 1, 2, 3, 4 of my points when I plot it. But if you hit zoom 9, you're going to get a better view. It is going to zoom in to where you can see all your points, or zoom out to see all your points, okay? Or you can always go to window to change it. X minimum, X maximum, Y minimum, Y maximum. Just like that. All right. And your scale is a 1 and a 1. So what does it mean? Every one of these little marks is a 1. That's all this means. Okay? But since I did zoom 9, it's going to be all based on my stats. So take a look. Your lowest numbers are -3. Your highest numbers are 3. So go a little below, a little above. Your lowest Y value is a -17 up here. Whoop, I lied. Down here. And your highest numbers are 91, somewhere up here. So that's a 91, -3, 91. That point, -2, 28. That point, -1, -1. That point, 0, -8. You see how they're all matching? And there you have the equation. Okay. All right, now number 6, 7, and 8. I'm going to go a little quicker so that way you guys can kind of see. Okay? Let's look at number 6. Same concept. 63. Oh, let me get out of that. 63 minus 121. -58. 25 minus 63. -38. 7 minus 25. And if you're not sure about your math, hey, use that calculator. 9 minus 7 is 2. 31 minus 9 is 22. 73 minus 31 is 42. Definitely not a linear. Okay? All right. Next part. -38 minus 50. Oh, that's not minus, that's plus. Okay, minus -58. So, like I said, be careful with your math. -18 plus 38, 20. I'm starting to see a pattern. 2 minus -18 is 20. 22 minus 2 is 20. 42 minus 22 is 20. Definitely a quadratic. Okay? So now I'm going to go enter my data. Now, if you go up and you hit clear, it will clear it all for you. You don't have to do each one. All right? -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Did I really have to change my x value? Nope. But I just wanted to show you. Your L2, 121, 63, 25, 7, 9, 31, 73. Okay? Stat, calculate. Okay? By the way, if I hit graph, do you see how it's plotting those points? But this equation right here was from the previous one. Okay? So if you did this part and you cleared it, it won't graph that line. It was from the previous number 5. All right. Go to calc. We said this was a quadratic, which is number 5. Enter, enter. I'm going to store it in my Y1. and there's my equation. Y equal 10x squared minus 8x plus 7 with an R value of 1. Or you can write 100%, your choice. When I did that alpha trace, did you guys see how it kind of plugged it into the Y equal for me? So I didn't have to type it all. See it right there? So it's hitting every point, okay? Number 7. Here we go. I'm going to go a little faster, like I said, but I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this so that Waze doesn't fluff that. 30 minus 72, negative 42. 6 minus 20, minus 30, negative 24. 0 minus 6 is negative 6. 12 minus 0 is 12. 42 minus 12 is 30. 90 minus 42, oops, let me get out of that. 90 minus 42 is 48. Definitely not a linear, okay? X1, negative 24 plus 42. 18, negative 6 plus 24. 18, 12 minus negative 6. 18, 30 minus 12, 18. 48 minus 30, 18. Definitely a quadratic, okay? Stat, edit. Notice the numbers are the same, so I'm not changing that. Go to L2. 72, 36, 0, 12, 42, 90. Okay. Stat, right click. I'm going to use my quadratic, which is number 5. Alpha trace. And there you have it. Y equal 9x squared plus 3x plus 0. Don't have to write 0, so I'm going to rewrite. 9x squared plus 3x with an R value of 100%, or just 1. Okay, there you have your solution. Okay? All right, let me circle number 6 just to remember. All right, number 8. Here we go. Same thing. Okay? All right. 47 minus 232. These are all the same, so I'm going to negative 185. 8 minus 47, negative 39. 7 minus 8, negative 1. 8 minus 7, 1. 47 minus 8 is 39. 232 minus 47 is 185. All right. Negative 39 plus 185. 146. Not a linear. Negative 1 plus 39 is 38. 1 minus negative 1 is 2. 38 minus 39 minus 1 is 38. Whichever your mouth speaks faster than your brain, or vice versa. I do that a lot. Okay. Nothing in common. Definitely not a quadratic. All right? Whew. Let me move that up so you guys can see. 38 minus 146, negative 108. 2 minus 38, negative 36. 38 minus 2, 36. 146 minus 38, 108. Definitely not a cubic either. Okay? Continue. Negative 36 plus 108, that gives you 72. 36 plus 36. I see a pattern. 108 minus 36. Wow. See that? This is a quartet. All right. So, stat, edit. All your x values the same, so just go change your y value. Okay? So you got 232, 47, 8, 7, 8, 47, 232. Stat, count, quartet. So I'm going to use number 7. Alpha trace. Okay. And there you have your equation. Y is equal to 3x to the 4th plus 0x to the 3rd minus 2x squared plus 0x plus 7 with an r squared value of 1. All right. You do not have to write the zeros. I'm going to rewrite my solution. Y equals 3x to the 4th minus 2x squared plus 7. And there you have number 8. Okay? Good luck. I will make a video for the second page as well. Thank you.